Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. My name is Rajni and today in this video we are going to discuss something that is absolutely crucial for anyone wanting to achieve fluency. As we all know that learning a new language can be challenging because the road to fluency is filled up with so many ups and downs, and it is very normal to get discouraged and demotivated when you don't get the result as fast as you wish to. But what if I tell you that the secret to mastering English is not about studying harder, but you can achieve that level by working in a smart way, by turning your learning into your daily habit. In this video, I am going to break down exactly how you can do that. By the end of this video, you will have practical, actionable steps to make English learning an automatic part of your day, just like brushing your teeth or scrolling on your phone. So without any further delay, let's dive in. First of all, let me elaborate a little bit about why habits are so important when it comes to learning English. When you try to do something new, whether it is learning a new language or picking up a new hobby, in the beginning, it takes a lot of efforts. First, you have to think about it, plan it, and then you motivate yourself to do it. But once it becomes your habit, it is almost automatic. You can do it without even thinking. That is the power of habits. When English learning becomes a habit, it integrates seamlessly into your life. It is no longer a task you dread or something that you need to remind yourself to do. It is just a part of your daily routine. See, our willpower is like a battery. It can drain quickly, especially if you try to push yourself to do something challenging every day. Habits, on the other hand, are sustainable. They take a little or no mental effort once established. That is exactly what I want for your English learning journey. Sustainable and consistent progress. So now that we know why habits are crucial, how do we actually build them? The first and perhaps the most important step is to start small. A lot of people think that they need to start with big and ambitious goals, like studying English for 2 hours every day. But let me tell you one thing, if you are a beginner, that is a huge leap. In this way, you will do it for one day and skip it the other day. Which is why I want you to think about the smallest step that you can take to start building a habit. For example, instead of committing to study for 2 hours every day, why not to start with just 10 minutes? Because the key is to make it so easy that it is almost impossible to skip. When you consistently show up, even for just 10 minutes, you start building a routine. And once that routine is in place, you can gradually increase the time and effort. The important thing here is consistency. It is better to practice for 10 minutes every day than to do it 2 hours on Monday and then nothing for the rest of the week. When you show up every day, no matter how small the effort is, you are telling yourself that learning English is important to you. And over time, those small steps will add up. Your goal is to make learning English a non-negotiable part of your day. And the best way to start is by keeping it simple and doable. Now, another great strategy to build a habit is to pair it with an existing one, which is called habit stacking, and it is incredibly effective. Think about something you already do without fail. Maybe it is having your morning tea, brushing your teeth, or commuting to your work. What if you attach your English learning to one of these activities? For example, you could listen to an English podcast while having your morning tea. If you commute, that is the prime time to listen to an audiobook or practice speaking to yourself. By linking a new habit to an existing one, you are essentially piggybacking on a routine that is already in place. which makes it much easier to stick to your new habit because it is tied to something you are already doing regularly. For me, I love pairing my English learning with my morning routine. Every day while I am having my morning tea, I spend 10 minutes reading English books or listening to a podcast. It is not a huge time commitment, but because it is tied to something I do every day, I never miss it. You can also do the same. Think about your daily routine and find a spot where you can insert a few minutes of English practice. Moving on to the next tip. Setting clear and achievable goals is another key part of making English learning a habit. It is not enough to say that I want to learn English. Instead, I want you to set specific, measurable goals. For example, instead of saying that I want to get better at English, you could say that I want to learn 10 new words and start using them by the end of this week. When your goals are clear and specific, it is easier to measure your progress and stay motivated. Plus, achieving these small milestones gives you a sense of accomplishment, which makes you more likely to stick with your habit. Break down your overall goal into smaller, more manageable tasks. If your goal is to become fluent in English, just break that down into smaller steps, like improving your vocabulary, practicing pronunciation, or learning grammar rules. Each step will bring you closer to your overall goal, and the progress you make will keep you motivated. Don't forget to celebrate your wins, no matter how small they are. Whether it is completing a week of daily practice or finally learning a difficult grammar rule, these little victories will reinforce your habit and keep you going. Don't be afraid to adjust your habit if you find something is not working. Maybe you started with 10 minutes of practice in the morning, but later you find that you are more focused in the evening. It's okay, because your goal is to find what works best for you and to make it sustainable part of your life. See, habits are not set in stone. They can evolve as your needs and circumstances change. The key is to stay flexible and committed to your goal of learning English. That is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss any update. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon with a new video. Till then, bye bye.